Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is David Hyman, your tour guide in Israel. Today's tour is in Jerusalem, the Old City, the Jewish Quarter, and the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall. The Western Wall on a Monday. Monday is when all the boys celebrate their bar mitzvot. We're going to walk through and eventually reach the Western Wall. Here you can see how the wall actually is the part of the retaining wall that was built to create a very large platform to support the temple. King Herod renovates the second temple on the sacred mountain of Jerusalem, Mount Moriah, the same mountain of the sacrifice of Isaac, and the exact location of Solomon's first temple. King Herod's plan is to level the ancient hilltop of Mount Moriah, create a platform large enough to support the temple. For this, Herod builds 4 retaining walls, and the one facing west becomes the Western Wall. So over here you can see the famous southwestern corner of the Temple Mount. So in the year 70 AD, on the day of Tisha B'Av, the Roman army under Titus attacked Jerusalem, destroy the temple, and loot the treasures, including the golden menorah. Evidence of the destruction of the temple with all these enormous rocks that were once on top of the wall and fell down or were pushed down by the Roman army and have been sitting on this ancient street since the destruction, like silent evidence to the destruction of the temple. For the next 2,000 years, the Jews are exiled from Jerusalem. Houses are built in Jerusalem using the western wall of the Temple Mount as a retaining wall, but blocking it from view and preventing access. In the 7th century AD, the Dome of the Rock is built on the site of the temple, but Jews are denied access for many centuries. During the Middle Ages, under Mamluk rule, Jews are allowed to settle in Jerusalem once again. Access to the Temple Mount is prevented, so they attend the closest possible place, a small portion of Herod's retaining wall that is visible and accessible, the Western Wall. In 1967, during the Six-Day War, the Israeli army liberated the Old City, and Jews returned once again to our most sacred site, the Western Wall. Where the golden dome with the rock is up there, that's the site of the ancient rock, the rock of the foundation, the rock of Abraham and Isaac, and the rock that was in the first temple, the second temple. And therefore this retaining wall that is the remnant of the temple has kind of gathered and collected all that holiness. So the divine presence is here at all times. Since our return in 1967, we don't use the term Wailing Wall anymore. The wall is actually an open-air synagogue. It is open 24/7 to everyone. It is appropriate to respect a few rules. We are required to dress modestly, and men should cover their head with a hat or a yarmulke. So the COVID-19 pandemic has forced the authorities to divide the Western Wall Plaza into small capsules with 20 people each. So each one of these capsules performs as a separate synagogue. Prayers in all languages are heard all around us. So we can just imagine how many prayers these ancient rocks have heard throughout the generations. It is customary to write your petitions on notes and then place them inside the cracks of the wall. Just make sure to write them in a very small note because a lot of the cracks are taken. Can you imagine how many tears and how many prayers this wall has observed? Touching the wall, you can actually feel the energy of all those emotions captured by these ancient rocks. On Mondays and Thursdays, many bar mitzvah celebrations take place. You will see families singing and dancing and young boys who turn 13 reading from the Torah for their very first time. What I love most is to see and hear Jewish families from all corners of the world enjoying and celebrating this special day at this holy and beautiful place.
You're welcome to Israel. You very enjoy here in Jerusalem with David, so you can be happy here. The corona is gone in Israel. Welcome to Israel. We wait for you.
Amen.
So when you walk through Jerusalem, enjoy it. And you will find a lot of religions, but only one thing is important, that God said, this is my place. I will be here in the middle of the people of Israel, the people of the Jewish people.
Okay, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed today's tour of the Western Wall, the Jewish Quarter, and the archaeological sites of wonderful Jerusalem. So if you did, please give me a big thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. And see you again on our next tour of wonderful Israel. Bye-bye, litraot, take care. Shalom, shalom.
Hi, welcome to Jerusalem.
בוא נניח תפילין, יהודי עם תפילין, הנחת סדיק? בוא נניח תפילין, בוא. בוא, שנייה, תניח,
מגיעים לארץ. Bye-bye, Hong Kong.
Thank you.
Tu viens avec nous, je suis.